And so thank you so much for participating. So now we're all down to 115 participants. So I'm very, very excited din na i-welcome na ang ating speaker. So without further ado, wait lang. Let me share the background of our speaker. Okay, so anyway, sa mga first time pala sa ating Zoom, no? So welcome guys, no? So sino po ba yung mga first time na magamit si Zoom? Welcome. So don't you know na our Zoom application has been awarded as one of the best applications last year ng 2020. So sa mga hindi pa nakakilala ng Zoom, no? Sa mga friends natin, let's share it to them. So because our technology is really growing and advancing. So dapat kailangang makisabay tayo, otherwise mapapag-iwanan tayo ng panahon. Okay? So anyway, finally, our speaker is a registered nurse and midwife by profession. Okay? So he worked previously as a staff nurse, clinical instructor, and clinical coordinator in 5 big schools and a national reviewer for nursing and midwifery licensure exams. O, kaway-kaway sa mga nurses and midwife dyan. No? So can you please type 1 if you're a nurse or a midwife? And Mr. Don King Batac is seeking his venture or seeking his freedom and his venture. He started at the age of 25. No? So together with his wife, Rosemary, they made tremendous achievements in their current company to include annual rank advancements in Philippines Top Growth Award and Philippines Top Income Earner. Okay, so let's be excited kung ano itong i-share niya sa atin, okay? And recently, they became part of the company's $1 Million Club member. It's a circle, an esteemed circle of associates have already earned a total of $1 million. Diba? Napaka-amazing, guys. And because of this opportunity, they were able to travel to 17 different countries all over the world. And now he's currently passionate in leading his sports ministry in Cebu. Yes, he's a Bisaya, no? So and he has a discipleship, also a group facilitator. He also supports Reignite Hope Foundation and Cebu. Diba? Napaka-amazing, guys. So you don't have to you can be anything you want if you're a nurse or if you want to be a businessman. So there's nothing wrong if you came from a nurse profession or a background, no? So hindi talaga hadlang kung ano yung background natin if you want to be successful in the world of entrepreneurship. So he's also a loving husband, a father of 3 amazing kids, a servant of God. And ladies and gentlemen, our speaker, let us all welcome Mr. Don King Batac. Hello,
Hi,
Mr.
good.
DK. Good evening po.
Ngayong gabi. Okay,
Ngayong
so
gabi.
good evening. So first of all, friends, I would like to congratulate each one of you for attending this orientation, fellowship, meeting, and training. Because I know, friends, na meron kayong mga kailangan gawin. You need to spend time with your family. You need to rest because it's a Saturday. But you opted to attend this wonderful training. Okay? And for me, friends, if you really want to achieve milestone, you really need to have a good foundation. And for you to have that good foundation, you really need to invest on yourself. You really need to attend trainings. Many people ask me, Sir DK, paano ba maging successful in being an entrepreneur? Okay, ang lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila, you need to equip yourself. You need to invest on yourself because that is the most important thing. Maraming tao ngayon na nag-fail. Okay, papasok sa isang negosyo, papasok sa stocks, papasok sa trading company, and they fail. You know why? Because hindi sila nagkakaroon ng tamang foundation. Hindi sila nag-i-invest, okay, to learn new things. That's why, friends, that is the first tip. If you really want to be successful, okay, here in the Philippines or outside in the Philippines, you really need to know things. Bago mo pasukin ng isang bagay, kailangan mong pag-aralan. Okay? And right now, friends, ang objective ko right now in this wonderful training is simple lang po. Okay? My objective is for you to be successful. Okay? So I will be discussing the 8 principles for you to be a successful entrepreneur. Maganda yung sinabi ni Joni kanina. What if, Sir DK, I am not an entrepreneur? It's okay. Okay, because this principle can also be applied in your work in your environment or kung ano man po yung ginagawa mong platform right now. Okay? So, especially right now with this time of pandemic, importante po talaga na tama po yung mga principles natin. Okay, now, let me share my screen. Okay. So, my topic is all about how to become a successful entrepreneur during the time of pandemic. Okay? Because friends, let's face the reality. Okay, right now, we don't know kung kailan matatapos ang pandemic. Okay? If you are waiting na bumalik yung old normal, friends, bago ka magkaroon ng execution or bago ka magkaroon ng action, marami ka pong nawawala or marami ka pong nasasayang na time. Okay? If you really want to make a breakthrough, kailangan, friends, wait for God's perfect timing, but you need to be active. You need to execute. You know, friends, I'm not promoting any religion here, okay? But you have to understand, God's grace, it is never given to lazy people. Maraming tao ang gustong maging successful. Maraming tao ang gusto magkaroon ng financial freedom. Maraming tao ang gusto magkaroon ng time freedom. Nakuha niyo po yung point. But they are not willing to accomplish the first step. God will give you the next step if you're able to accomplish the first step. Now, how can you accomplish the first step? You need to execute. You need to have the courage to move. Now, friends, how to become successful? Okay, during this time of pandemic, meron po tayong 8 principle na pwede po nating i-meditate. Okay, that will really guide you and your loved ones to become successful. Okay, number 1, friends, before we go there, I would like to introduce my family. So, I am Daddy DK. This is Mommy RN. Okay, this is Ate Patricia, Kuya Prince Don, and our youngest, Prince David. Okay, so this is my family. Okay, now, tip number 1 if you want to be successful. Okay, number 1, you need to have the right opportunity and the right mindset. That is so important. Okay, I will repeat that. The right opportunity and the right mindset. Okay, you have to understand, Sir DK, what is the right opportunity in this time of pandemic? Kasi marami pong nagtatanong sa akin. Okay, friends, let's accept the reality. Right now, ang dami pong nawalan ng work. At hindi po yung magandang balita. Sa Philippine Airline, one of the director there na kaibigan ko talaga, sabi niya sa akin, 2,700 flight attendants ang nawalan ng trabaho. Nakuha niyo po, 2,700, imagine that. Ilang family yung na-compromise because of that. Okay, kaya napakaraming tao right now nagtatanong, Sir DK, paano po pa namin malalaman kung ito po ay tamang opportunity? Okay, lagi niyo pong tatandaan, friends, meron po tayong 3 category. Lagi niyo pong tandaan. Number 1, if you will choose an opportunity, make sure the products should be essential. Ano pong ibig sabihin? Number 1, kailangan po yung opportunity na gusto mong pasukin nasa food industry. Nakuha niyo po, that's number 1. Pwede rin pong personal protective equipment or the PPEs or medical supplies. Okay, pwede yan, like the mask. Right now, friends, napakadami po ang nagbebenta ng mask, gloves, alcohol, nakuha niyo po, sanitizer. They are really in demand right now. Okay? Another one, pwede nyo rin pong i-consider yung tinatawag nating vitamins or supplementation or healthcare supply. Because right now, friends, during this time of pandemic, talagang nakita ng mga tao yung importance of having a good health. Because at the end of the day, prevention is better and cheaper than cure. Okay? Another one, friends, is pwede kang humanap ng mga income boosters. Like you can find stocks or you can find tradings, pwede po yan. But you need to understand, this income booster platform, kailangan mong pag-aralan. At kailangan mo ng mentor. So that's number 1. Kung gusto mong humanap ng tamang opportunity, i-consider mo yung products should be essential. Number 2, you really need to consider na kailangan online siya. Nakuha niyo po yung point. You know, friends, here in Cebu, marami po kami mga kakilalang mga business person here. And you know, friends, talagang sinasabi nila, right now they are shifting from field to online. Yung mga products nila, okay, siniship din po pinapalitan din po into healthcare supply. Nakuha niyo po yung point. And you have to understand, friends, lahat ng tao ngayon, meron pang fear. Nakuha niyo po, meron pang fear to socialize, meron pang fear to work in the field. Kaya po yung opportunity na kailangan hanapin mo, it should be online. Can be done online 100%. Okay? And lastly, friends, okay, the number 3 category, it should have, meron dapat po siya or it should have an efficient courier system. Kailangan po maganda yung delivery system. Okay? Kailangan po maganda yung house-to-house or door-to-door delivery, okay, whatsoever. That is the opportunity na kailangan mong mahanap. Number 1, it should be essential. Number 2, can be done online. And number 3, kailangan po maganda ang ating delivery system. Okay? So those are the things that you need to consider if you're looking for the right opportunity in this time of pandemic. Okay? Now, Sir DK, what if nahanap ko na yung opportunity right now? Paano ako magiging successful? Okay? Lagi niyo pong tatandaan to, friends. Okay? It's never too late to start. Lagi niyo pong tandaan yan. Okay? Never doubt yourself because you and I, we are designed to be a what? We are designed to be successful. We are designed to have financial freedom. Many people ask me, what is financial freedom for you? You know, friends, ang financial freedom po, the true definition of financial freedom, it's not buying what you want, going wherever you want to go. It's not the financial freedom. You know what's the true definition of financial freedom? Listen to this. Financial freedom is you are so blessed, okay, that your blessing is overflowing, okay, thus the people surrounds you are being blessed through you. That is the true definition of financial freedom. It's not about you, okay, it's about the people that surrounds you, that being blessed through you. That is the true definition of financial freedom. Are you with me? Now, you have to understand this, friends. Okay, you and I, we are designed to be successful. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Okay, but you need to understand na we need to work smart. Okay? We need to work smart. Sir DK, what is the difference of working smart and working hard? Let me explain. Okay. Working smart is you are putting your effort in the right opportunity wherein alam mong makukuha mo yung mga dreams mo. That is working smart. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Kaya nga po, friends, in the Bible, in Proverbs, ano ang sabi? Good planning plus hard work, it will lead to prosperity. But you also need to consider the right opportunity. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Okay, so that's number 1. Now, always remember, wait but be active. Many people kasi, friends, let me be honest here, real talk muna po tayo. Marami pong tao, especially po, sorry for my next words, friends, I don't want to offend anyone here, pero po kasi meron po talagang Filipino mindset na kailangan po talagang ma-improve. Okay, ano po yun? Yung pag pumasok po tayo sa isang opportunity, hinahanap kaagad natin yung resulta. Friends, huwag mong hanapin kaagad yung resulta. Hanapin mo muna yung progression mo. Huwag kang ma-excite dun sa money. Ma-excite ka sa transformation mo. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Many people, they are goal-oriented. There's nothing wrong, okay, in being a goal-oriented. But you need to understand, on top of being goal-oriented, you need to be growth-oriented. Kailangan mas excited ka doon sa becoming. Kailangan mas excited ka doon sa progression, sa transformation. That's why you need to wait and be active. Because your progression, mangyayari lang yan kung merong execution. Okay? Yung success mo, mangyayari lang yan if you are active. So that is the principle number 1. Okay? Let's go to tip number 2. Now, always remember this, friends. Okay? Take 100% responsibility. Ano po ang ibig kong sabihin dito? Kung meron kang nahanap na isang opportunity, okay, na maganda, okay, at sabi mo, okay, pasok yung 3 category. Okay, pasok siya online, maganda yung products, maganda yung delivery system. Okay, ano nga yung next step ko? The next step is you need to be responsible dun sa opportunity na niyakap mo. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Because that opportunity, it will be your garden. Nakuha niyo po. At ang garden, kailangan yan tinatamnan. Kailangan yan pag meron ng plants, dinidiligan, inaalagaan. So that 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, it will be fruitful. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Friends, lagi niyo pong tandaan, if you do have a work right now, if you do have a business right now, that business is your garden. Nakuha niyo po. And one of your responsibility is to take care of that garden. So that garden will be fruitful. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Minsan, hindi nagiging fruitful yung garden. Nasaan ang problema? Nasa garden ba? Nasa lupa ba? Hindi po. Nasa halaman ba? Hindi po. Ang problema nasa farmers. Yung mga farmers idle. Yung mga farmers lazy people. And remember, God's grace is never given to lazy people. By the way, friends, hindi po ako galit. Nag-explain lang. Okay? Now, you have to understand this. What are the points to ponder? Number 1, if you don't take responsibility, you're not going to be successful. I'm so sorry, friends. Okay, what I'm sharing here is the real talk objective or the principle for you to be successful. Kasi nga po ang sabi ko sa inyo, my only motivation in this talk is maging successful ka. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Okay. And kanina nung nag-usap kami ni Coach Giselle, ang sabi ko sa kanya, before we talk about the finances, before we talk about the income boosters, kailangan mas matutunan muna ng mga tao what are the principle para maging successful sila. Kasi for example, pag-usapan natin yung stocks. Nakuha niyo po. The stocks will be your garden. Klaro tayo. Paano mo aalagaan yung garden kung wala kang tamang principle? Nakuha niyo po yung point. Tinuro namin sa inyo yung 5 ladder towards financial freedom. Okay, naging garden mo yon. Pero paano mo siya aalagaan kung hindi tama yung mindset, kung hindi aligned yung mindset? Nakuha niyo po yung point? That's why this is so important. Always remember, friends, your decision is your obligation. It's not the obligation of your mentors. It's not the obligation of your coaches. It's not the obligation of your family or relatives. It is your own obligation. Okay? Many people, friends, lagi niyo po itong tandaan. I'm sorry for my next words. Okay? Many people, pag nahihirapan, they tend to blame other people. Okay, hindi para sa akin tong opportunity na to kasi talagang nahihirapan ako. Kulang yung support system. You have to understand, friends. Okay, blame people. Blame people. Because at the end of the day, successful people never play the victim role. Meron po akong isang kinoach, okay, nawalan po siya ng work. At ang lagi niyang sinasabi ganito, alam mo, Sir DK, nakakainis talaga tong pandemic. Kasi because of this pandemic, nawalan ako ng trabaho, na-compromise yung family ko, ang ganda-ganda ng income ko, I'm earning 100,000 per month, pero right now, ano na lang ang ipapakain ko. Tapos pinagsasalita ko lang siya. Alam niyo po, friends, 90% ng mga sinasabi niya is what? Biktima siya. Sabi ko sa kanya, you and I, we are victim here. Kasi ang pandemic, wala namang pinipili. Mayaman ka, mahirap ka, okay, wala siyang pinipili. Maganda trabaho mo, pangit ang trabaho mo, wala siyang pinipili. All of us are affected. But the difference between you and the successful people don't blame because they don't focus on the things that they cannot control. This pandemic, it is inevitable. Wala naman makakakontrol dito. So why do you have to focus on the pandemic? You cannot control it. So if you want to be successful, focus on the things that you can control. One of the best motivational guru says, you cannot control the weather outside, but you can always control the weather inside. Okay? And that weather inside pertains how you respond to the situation. Kaya ang sabi ko sa kanya, okay, ito muna ang gawin natin. We really need to correct your mindset. Okay? If you will always feel that you are the victim here, mahirapan tayong umusad. Mahirapan tayong mag-move forward. If you want to move forward, you need to let go. You need to put your best effort at present so that you can impact your future. Nakuha niyo po yung point. And right now, friends, I'm sorry po for my next words. Ayoko pong may ma-offend na kahit sino po. But magkaroon po tayo ng self-reflection. Kung nahihirapan ka right now in your status, ask yourself, okay, am I too focused on the things that I cannot control? Okay? So that's number 2. Tip number 3. Yan. So huwag po kayo maglala. Mabilis lang po ito. Hanggang 8 lang tayo. Tip number 3. Okay, decide on exactly what you want. Ano ba yung gusto mo with this time of pandemic? Gusto mo bang magkaroon ng financial freedom? Gusto mo bang magkaroon ng extra source of income? Gusto mo bang maging healthy? Gusto mo bang maging knowledgeable in the financial industry? Nakuha niyo po yung point. Alam niyo po, friends, I will tell you this with all honesty. Napakarami pong opportunity sa Philippines. Sobrang dami po. Maniwala po kayo sa akin. That's why many businessmen from other country, saan po sila nag-i-invest? In the Philippines. Dito lang sa Cebu, ilan ang nag-i-invest ng mga business tycoon dito from Singapore? Nakuha niyo po yung point? Okay, sa Luzon, di ba meron tayong build program? Sino yung mga nag-i-invest dyan? So anong ibig sabihin? Maraming opportunity sa Philippines. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Kahit gawin mo siya online, pwede. But this is the problem. Okay, hindi tayo tinuruan with regards to financial education. One time, friends, nag-talk po ako sa Singapore back 2017. Okay, and I had the opportunity to talk dun sa mga local na mga Singaporeans, mga elementary, kumbaga. Okay, and you know, friends, nagulat po talaga ako kasi as early as grade 4, okay, tinuturuan na sila ng financial education. Meron na silang financial literacy. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Kaya ang mindset nila, okay, once I accomplish my studies, I will find a job. Okay, regardless kung good paying job or hindi, okay lang. Kasi ang after ko dun sa job na yon is a good boss. I am after for a good boss. I am after for a good leader. So that leader will train me. So that boss will mold me. Doon sila after. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Now, after 5 years of being employed, pag na-develop yung leadership nila at nakapag-save na sila ng tama, ano yung next silang gagawin? Mag-i-invest na sila. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Mag-i-invest na sila. Papasok na sila sa isang negosyo, okay? And lahat ng natutunan nila from their employment, doon nila ngayon ilalagay. Kaya pansinin niyo po, friends, pumunta ka ng Singapore, okay? Pumunta ka ng Amerika, pumunta ka ng Europe, nakita niyo po yung mga tao. Okay, they are what? Entrepreneurs. So right now, friends, decide on exactly what you want. Sir DK, 40 years old na ako. Parang too late na yan for a business. No, friends. It's never too late. Okay? I'll give you a practical example. One of my close friend, okay, he's been a fitness guru for almost 2 decades. Okay? And right now, friends, with this time of pandemic, he built his own gym. Okay? At yung gym niya na yon talagang sobrang nagkakaroon ng progression. Nagkaroon na ng 4 na branches. Imagine that. Nakuha niyo po yung point. So always remember, friends, decide on exactly what you want. This was me. Okay? I was a clinical instructor. I was a professor in UST, NU, CEU, Manila po. And I become a national reviewer for nursing and licensure board exam. Nursing and midwifery licensure exam. Okay? And during those time, friends, I'll be honest po sa inyo, I am an arrogant person. Arrogant po talaga ako. Ang taas ng self-confidence ko during those time. Nakuha niyo po, there's nothing wrong kung meron kang self-confidence. Pero dapat, friends, on top of your confidence, dapat meron kang God confidence. Yun yung importante. Because anything na ma-achieve natin dito, hindi galing sa atin yan. Hindi kagalingan natin yan. Kay Lord lahat yan. Kaya kailangan meron tayong God confidence. During those time, I am too proud, okay, because meron na po akong mga tarpaulins sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and yung per hour ko po medyo malaki during those time. And I think na Ito na talaga yung work ko forever and ever because I love teaching. Nakuha niyo po yung point. And one of my review assistant during those time is RM. And right now, she is my wife. Okay? Now, what happened is this. Okay. When my wife, okay, nung nagpakasal kami ng asawa ko, nabuntis ko siya, okay, eventually, ang ganda na ng mga plano namin in the future. But what happened, okay, after couple of years, bumaba po ang nursing students. Question, control ko ba yon? Hindi ko po control yon. So what happened from 200,000 per month income, bumagsak po siya ng roughly 30 to 40,000 per month. Okay. And during those time, friends, pinag-aaral ko po yung mga kapatid ko. Sinusuportahan ko yung parents ko at inaalagaan ko po yung lola ko. Kasi ang laking lola po ako. Nakuha niyo po yung point. So talagang hirap na hirap po ako mag-budget. My wife, okay, during her single days, isa po siyang former beauty queen dito po sa Lapu-Lapu, Cebu. Okay? Pero nung naging asawa ko po siya, or naging asawa niya ako, what happened? Naging muchacha. Ano pong ibig kong sabihin? Okay, siya po ang naglalaba, naglilinis ng bahay, siya po ang everything. Nakuha niyo po? Nakatira po kami during those times sa Camarin, Fairview. Okay, so many times sinasabi niya sa akin, mahal, baka naman pwede tayo magkaroon ng helper para may makatulong ako. Kahit yung mga 2,000 per month lang, kahit hindi stay in. Sabi ko sa kanya, wala tayong pera. Many times sinasabi niya sa akin, nahihirapan na talaga ako. Hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin. Hindi ko alam kung sino ang uunahin. Nakuha niyo po yung point. At ilang beses siya na hospital because of what? Fatigue. And during those time, friends, talagang sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Nakuha niyo po yung point. Anong gagawin ko? Wala na yung nursing students eh. Nakuha niyo po yung point, nawawala na yung work ko eh. Okay? Kaya always remember, friends. Okay, that's why, during those time, I decided to be an entrepreneur. Pumasok po talaga ako sa isang negosyo at sabi ko po talaga, ibibigay ko yung best ko sa business na to so that I can provide the best life for my family. Kasi wala na akong fallback. Wala na akong option. Nakuha niyo po yung point? So, my message to you right now is this. Find something that can motivate you. Okay? If you're living a comfortable life, I am happy for you. Okay? But the next question is this. Does the people that surrounds you comfortable katulad mo? If they are not comfortable, kailangan mong gumawa ng something so that you can be a blessing for all of them. Number 2, you need to set a clear goals and a meaningful purpose. Many people, they fail the business kasi hindi nila alam kung ano ba yung purpose nila sa negosyo. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Pag tinanong mo sila, I still remember, one of my mentee, I asked him, sabi ko sa kanya, bakit ka pumasok sa company na to? Ito ang sabi niya sa akin, gusto ko pong maging mayaman. Okay? Gusto mong maging mayaman. That's good. Okay, ano pa yung mga goals mo? Gusto ko pong magkaroon ng magandang bahay. Okay, that's good. Gusto mo magkaroon ng magandang bahay. Ano pa? Gusto ko pong mag-travel ng libre. Okay, that's good. Feasible yan sa company na to. Ano pa? Gusto ko po rin magkaroon ng magandang sasakyan. Okay, that's good. Feasible din siya. Ano pa? Gusto ko pong naubos yung words niya. Nakuha niyo po? Kasi pumasok siya sa isang opportunity, sa isang business na puro ay. Yun yung purpose, friends. Walang problema kung gusto mong maging mayaman. Walang problema kung gusto mong magkaroon ng travel. Pero lagi mong tandaan, kailangan meron kang deeper purpose. Kailangan meron kang deeper purpose kung bakit ka pumasok sa negosyo na yan. Nakuha niyo po yung point. If you will ask me, Sir DK, ano yung naging reason mo kung bakit ka pumasok sa negosyo na yan? Bakit ka naging entrepreneur? Simply because I want to provide the best life for my family. It's never been me, hindi ako, para sa kanila. If you will have a clear goals and if you will have a meaningful purpose, you will have the discipline. You will have the discipline. And discipline is so important for you to stay strong in your chosen business. Do you follow? Make sense? Okay, let me go deeper. Many people, they enter the business. For example, pumasok sila sa isang company, isang opportunity. Okay, and they are so excited. They are so motivated. Nakuha niyo po, that's why they start strong. Pero after weeks, after months, napansin nila, ay, mahirap pala to. And then after a couple of months, they will ask, para sa akin ba talaga to? Tama ba talaga yung ginawa ko? Tama ba talaga tong opportunity na to? And the next thing they know, humahanap na ulit sila ng other opportunity. So nasaan ang problema? Dun sa stay strong. Nandun yung problema. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Kasi motivation, it will help you to start strong. But for you to stay strong, you need to have that discipline. And for you to have that discipline, you need to have the clear goals and you need to have a meaningful purpose. Because a meaningful purpose, that will give you the passion to do your business. Do you follow, friends? I'm sorry, hindi po ako galit, friends. Nag-explain lang po. Okay, make an activities that will help you to become the right person for your goals. Lagi niyo pong tandaan yan. Pag meron kang ginawang isang bagay, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, pag ginawa ko ba to, makakatulong ba to para maging tamang person ako dun sa goal ko at sa vision ko? Mapapalapit ba ako sa pangarap ko pag ginawa ko to? Lagi niyo pong tandaan, friends, isa sa mga mindset ng mga successful entrepreneur, best effort. Best effort. Kailangan best effort ako. Ibig pong sabihin, best effort per day? No! Best effort per hour. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Best effort per hour. Would you like to know the principle of best effort per hour for you to be successful? I will tell you. Friends, lagi niyo pong tandaan, pag sinabi kong best effort per hour, hindi ko sinasabi na 24 hours magtrabaho ka or karirin mo yung negosyo mo. Lagi niyo pong tandaan, friends, you need to align your priorities. Because if your priorities are aligned, listen to this, great things will happen. Let me repeat that. If your priorities are aligned, great things will happen. So Mentor DK, ano po yung dapat na mga priorities? Number one, your top priority should be God. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Number two, your second priority should be your spouse. Number three, your third priority should be your children. And number four, your work or your business. Sir DK, wala pa akong family, wala pa akong asawa, wala pa akong anak. So ano yung magiging priority ko? God, family, business, or work. That should be your priority. So anong ibig sabihin? In the morning, okay, your first goal is to spend time with God. And dapat best effort ka dyan. Okay? Pag natapos na yung hour mo, yung oras mo for God, ang next mong gawin is yung para sa asawa mo. Kailangan best effort ka din dyan. After mo magbigay yung time mo para sa asawa mo, ang next mo, train your kids. Kailangan best effort ka din dyan. And then afterwards, magtrabaho ka na or do your business, kailangan best effort ka din. May nagtanong po sa aking isang guest when I do the talk. Sabi niya sa akin, bakit kailangan best effort? Simple lang po ang sagot ko. Because tomorrow does not belongs to you. You don't own your tomorrow. You don't own tomorrow. Nakuha niyo po, hindi natin alam what will happen tomorrow. One great example is Kobe Bryant. Alam niya bang mangyayari sa kanya yun? Hindi. That's why in everything you do, you need to put your best effort. Do you follow? Okay, tip number 4. You need to be willing to pay the price. Always remember that. Sabi ko po sa inyo a while ago what happened, na-compromise po talaga yung family ko. Okay? So, one fine day, sabi ng aking asawa, okay, pagka-uwi ko from the business na pinasok ko, sabi niya sa akin, mahal, can we talk? Tapos sabi niya, pwede bang bumalik muna kami ng Cebu? Sabi ko, bakit? Hirap na kami dito. Yun ang sabi niya sa akin. Tapos umiyak siya. Naglalaba ako, naglilinis ako, nagluluto ako ng pagkain mo, naalagaan ko yung anak natin. Gusto ko naman yung ginagawa ko, pero hindi ako makahinga. Yun ang sabi niya sa akin. I still remember that. Ngayon, friends, naiyak talaga ako nung narinig ko yun from my wife. Alam niyo yung dumarating yung time na pag may dumaan na bill sa bahay namin, pag tinignan niya yung bill, hindi na siya magagalit kasi pagod na siyang magalit, iiyak na lang siya. Ako po, iiyak na din ako out of frustration. So, nung sinabi niya sa akin yun, ito ang sabi ko sa kanya, mahal, I will let you go. I will let you go back in Cebu for the meantime. But give me a year and I promise we will be a director earning 200,000 per month in this company. And we will be together and I can give the life that you deserve. Pagkatapos ko sabihin sa asawa ko yan, hinatid ko sila sa airport. And then what I did, kumuha ko ng picture ng aking asawa at ang aking anak. Okay? Nilagay ko po sa wall ko. Okay? At ginawa ko po siyang vision board. Na every time na nawawalan ako ng gana to move forward, tinitignan ko lang yan. Friends, let me dissect the statement. Okay. Ano ang sabi ko? Mahal, I will let you go. Okay, back in Cebu for the meantime. Ano ang nadiscover ko dito, friends? Remember this, you can jot this down. You need to sacrifice temporarily in order for you to succeed permanently. You cannot achieve success if you're not willing to take the sacrifices. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Yung mess mo right now, it will be a great message in the future. Yung trials mo right now, you will be a what? Triumphant in the future. Do you follow? Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, okay, I'm willing to take the price. I'm willing to sacrifice. But, merong but. But give me a year. Ano yung meron doon? Merong timeline. At ang sabi ko sa kanya, we will be a director earning 200,000 per month. So merong timeline at meron pong goal. So anong meron doon? Vision. Meron pong vision. Lagi niyong tandaan, friends, if I will ask you, okay, gusto mo bang magkaroon ng bahay? Pag sinabi mo, opo, kailan mo gusto magkaroon ng bahay? Next year. Yun ang sabi mo sa akin. Friends, sorry for my next words. Ang tawag dyan, dream. Dream yan. Bakit? Meron kang goal pero wala kang timeline. Pero pag sinabi mo sa akin, gusto ko magkaroon ng bahay next year, December 12, 2022. That is a vision. Because a vision, it is comprises of what? Timeline and goal. Okay? At ang sabi ko, in this company. So what's the company? The right opportunity. And ano po yung sabi ko last? We will be together and I can give the life that you deserve. And that is my clear goals during those times. Okay? So ito po yung naging setup namin for almost a year. This is our setup for almost a year. So nakita ko po yung aking anak, lumalaki po siya through Skype. Hindi pa siya Zoom that time. This was 9 years ago. Lumalaki siya through Skype and sobrang sakit po talaga sa akin yan as a father. Okay? Now, tip number 5. Are you learning so far? I do hope, friends, that you're learning so far. Okay. Next, tip number 5. Visualize success and act as if you are already successful. Okay? During those time, friends, nung bumalik na ang aking asawa at ang aking anak sa Cebu at kinakarir ko po talaga yung negosyo, talagang iniisip ko, I'm earning 200,000 per month na. Pag nakakakita ako ng sasakyan na gusto ko, magiging sa akin talaga yan. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Tapos nakikita ko yung mga travels, masasama ko yung asawa ko dyan. Pero ang lagi naglalaro sa isip ko, yung Ford Everest during those time. Ford Everest, yung color white. Yung talaga, yung model 2013. Sabi ko, kailangan mabili ko yan. Mapapasa akin talaga yan. Okay? Talagang sabi ko, dito ko isasakay yung asawa ko at hindi na kami magko-commute. Susunduin ko sa airport yung asawa ko gamit yung Ford Everest. Ganun talaga yung iniisip ko. Nakuha niyo po. Sir DK, parang ang yabang mo naman yan. Hindi ka pa successful, iniisip mo na successful ka. Friends, hindi po yun kayabangan. Pero it is a great practice of affirmation. Bakit? You are what? Conditioning yourself to be successful. Nakuha niyo po, kino-condition mo yung sarili mo. Especially your mindset to be successful. Friends, remember this. Do not condition yourself to be a failure. Wala. Wag mong iisipin yan. Because no one can turn you down without your consent. No one. Kaya think of yourself as a successful. You can. You will. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Okay. So always remember also, begin with the end of mind. Okay, ano pong ibig sabihin? Okay, friends, let me be clear here. May mga times na pag nakapili ka ng tamang opportunity, may mga times na parang ayaw mo siya gawin. That's normal. May mga times na parang gusto mo mag-procrastinate or maging complacent. That's normal. Nakuha niyo po yung point. But do not give in. Okay. Pag gusto mong maging complacent, pag gusto mong tamarin, sabihin mo sa sarili mo to, pag nag-execute ako, what will happen to me? Pag ginawa ko to, what will happen to me? Parang pag-gym yan. Okay, minsan may mga time na ayaw mo mag-gym. Pero imagine mo, pag nag-gym ako, what will happen to me? Gaganda yung katawan ko, magiging healthy ako. That is the meaning of begin with the end in mind. Tignan mo yung mangyayari sa'yo. Pag ginawa mo yung mga bagay in a daily basis. What happened, friends, 9 years ago? Sorry, 10 years ago, what happened? Na-compromise ko yung wife ko. My wife decided to go back to Cebu. Nakita ko yung aking eldest lumalaki through Skype. Pero anong sabi ko sa kanila noon? Give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. Ikita tayo ng 200,000 per month in this company and we will have the life. You will have the life that you deserve. After 10 months of doing the business, I hit the major rank. Okay? And I earned $1,000 per week. And during those time, 46,000 pesos per week. And on the 11th month, I bought the Ford Everest white car. And after I bought that car, I called my wife. Ang sabi ko sa kanya, mahal, balik ka na ng Manila. Tapos sabi niya, wala akong ticket, wala tayong pera. Sabi ko sa kanya, meron na kayong plane ticket. Susunduin ko kayo. Pagpunta namin pagdating nila ng Manila Airport, okay, sumakay kami ng taxi going to the Ford Commonwealth sa may Fairview. Sabi niya sa akin, bakit tayo nandito? Sabi ko sa kanya, basta may surprise ako sa'yo. Sabi niya sa akin, dito ka na ba nagtatrabaho? Sabi ko, grabe ka naman, judgmental lang. Sabi ko, no. Nakikita mo yung Ford Everest na color white? Tapos sabi niya, oo. Sabi ko sa kanya, sa atin na yan. Okay, sa atin na yan. And from now on, hindi na tayo magkakahiwalay. Magkakasama na tayo for the rest of our lives. And I will give the life that you deserve. Friends, it's never too late to start. Nakuha niyo po yung point. I started wrong. But you need to be intentional to finish stronger. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Okay? So, after 11 months, nagkasama na ulit kami and the rest is a blessing from God. Okay? So, tip number 6. We're almost done. Tip number 6, okay, believe it is possible. Always remember, friends, once may pinasok ang negosyo, lagi mong tandaan, okay, maniwala ka na kaya mo. Okay, bago mo kumbinsihin yung ibang tao na maniwala sa ginagawa mo, you need to convince yourself first. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Always remember this, friends. Okay, your energy, your effort, and your time are being wasted through doubts, fear, and repetitive self-questions. Okay, biblical principle tayo ng konti. Okay, always remember this, friends. Self-doubt, fear, okay, reservation, disbelief, hindi po yan galing kay God. It is not according to God's grace. Nakuha niyo po, yung self-doubt, yung fear, yung reservations, nakuha niyo po, yung procrastination, complacency, blaming others, galing po yan sa bad spirit. Galing po yan sa father of all lies. Alam niyo kung bakit? The only objective of the bad spirit is hindi ka maging successful. Na magkasala ka. Kasi pag naging successful ka, alam ng bad spirit that you will be a blessing to a lot of people. Kaya i-hinder niya yun. Kaya ang gagawin niya, i-injectionan ka niya ng mga lies. Ay, hindi mo kaya yan. Ay, hindi para sa'yo yan. Nakuha niyo po yung point. So every time na ine-entertain mo yon, ano yung nasasayang? Yung energy mo, yung effort mo. Pero ang pinaka nasasayang is your time. Yung time na dapat nagkakaroon ka ng execution so that magkaroon ka ng progression, so that makuha mo yung goals mo, na waste sa kaka-procrastinate, sa kaka-doubts mo. Okay? Sir DK, nakakatakot po kasing magkamali. Nakakatakot po mag-fail. Friends, lagi mong tandaan, if you fail, learn from it and then fail forward. Normal naman po lahat tayo nag-fail. Lagi niyong tandaan to, friends. You can write this down. Failure is your fertilizer for your success. I will repeat that. Your failures, those are what? Your fertilizer for your success. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Hindi ka binibigyan ng failure para saktan ka. Binibigyan ka ng failure para maging complete ka, para maging ready ka. Kasi pag ready ka, you can handle the blessings. Pag binigay sa iyo yung blessings at hindi ka ready, masasayang. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Kaya you need to understand, embrace that you will fail. But on top of it, tandaan mo, yes, I will fail, but I will learn. So what happened to me? I fail forward. So anong mindset mo from the past? Learn from the past. Give your best at the present and impact the future. That should be your mindset if you want to be successful. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Many people, friends, they dwell on the past. That's why they cannot move on. Learn from the past. Then best effort ka at present. Kasi yung ginagawa mo right now, it will impact your future. And not only your future, but the future of your future legacy or your future generations. Okay? I still remember, friends, one of the review center that I did when I was a national reviewer. Binild ko po ito. Okay, this is a tutorial center. Okay? Ito po ang mga first students ko during those time. Okay, now what happened? Ang laki po ng perang nilabas ko dyan. Sobrang laki po talaga. And then, ako po yung naging karpintero, ako yung naging call center, ako yung janitor, ako yung taga-ayos ng schedule, ako rin po yung professor. Okay, lahat po ako. After 6 months, nag-shutdown. Luging-lugi po talaga. And then, I really cried. But looking back, I thank God. Sabi ko, Lord, thank you for that situation. Because it really transformed me. Naintindihan ko na yung failure nun, yung heartaches nun, kailangan pala siya para ma-develop ako as a successful entrepreneur right now. So my question is this, did you fail recently? Remember, that is your fertilizer because you are being prepared to be successful. Tip number 7, they feel the fear and do it anyway. Lagi niyong tandaan. Fear is normal, okay? Pero ano yung hindi normal? Yung hindi ka gumagalaw dahil takot na takot ka. Okay? Just do it. Have the courage to move. Alam niyo po ang Bible, friends, napakarami pong mga gospel na sinabing have the courage to move. Have the courage to move. Have the courage to move. Because lagi mong tandaan, friends, if you move, hindi ikaw lang mag-isa nun. God's grace is with you. Nakuha niyo po yung point. God's grace is with you. Having that in your mind, dapat confident ka. Because the God of all-knowing, the creator of heaven and earth, kasama mo. Bakit ka natatakot? Baka po kasi mag-fail ako. It's okay. You need to fail forward. Nakuha niyo po? Okay, and tip number 8, last is seek mentorship and commit to constant improvement. Ang sabi ko po sa inyo kanina, friends, I am a person. Before I started this business, napakataas po ng ego ko. Okay, I am a boastful person. I am too proud. But you know, friends, one trait para maging successful ka in life, hindi lang sa business, dapat meron tayong humility at dapat meron tayong teachable heart. When I started the business, I asked this person to train me. She's my co-faculty before sa Centro Escolar University. Okay, and I told her, you're earning this much in this business. I am willing to learn from you. Okay? Para sa aking goals, para sa aking vision, para sa aking asawa, at para sa aking anak. So always remember, friends, your ego will destroy you. and your ego is not your amigo. Napakarami pong relationship ang nasisira because of too much pride. It is not your friend, it is not your ally, it is your enemy. Kahit nga po yung marriage nasisira because of pride. Nakuha niyo po, at ano po ang sabi ng Bible? Too much pride, or God hates pride. Nakuha niyo po yung point? Okay, ano po yung isa sa pinaka-powerful words? Isa sa mga pinaka-powerful words is, I love you. Another powerful words is, will you forgive me? At ang pinakamahirap is, sabihin yung, will you forgive me kahit wala kang ginawang masama? Alam niyo po ako, meron po akong principle. Para sa mga husbands na nakikinig sa akin right now, I'm not saying na gayahin niyo to, but this is one of my principle. Kahit kasalanan ng asawa ko, pero the fact na nasaktan ko siya, kailangan ko mag-sorry. Because my wife is brittle. Ano ang sabi sa Bible? They are brittle emotionally. You need to take care of them. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Kaya friends, lagi niyong tandaan, those are the two powerful words. I love you and will you forgive me? Okay? Now, okay, so always remember, be bound in self-development, be open and learn new things, and the more you learn, the more you will earn. Alam niyo po friends, one of the good platform right now, those people who invited you for this seminar, they are the people who are willing to train you. Okay, they are the people who are willing to help you and guide you. Nakuha niyo po yung point. Okay, because I know friends, they are what? Successful in what they're doing right now. Okay? So fast forward, after 9 years of doing the business, okay, right now, sabi nga po kanina, we are one of the $1 Million Club member, pero ang para sa akin po, ito yung isa sa pinaka-fulfillment ko. Right now, I'm one of the local and international speaker in our company, and I also do talk, okay, about personal branding and business mindset outside our company. Ito po yung pinaka-fulfilling para sa akin. And nagkaroon na rin po ng chance na makasama ko yung aking wife sa mga international talks namin. Okay? So, dati po magkahiwalay kami, ngayon po sama-sama na kami at hindi na kami nagkakalayo-layo. Naalala niyo po yung bata na lumalaki po sa Skype, our eldest, ito po siya. Right now, 9 years old na rin po siya. Kung ilang taon na po ako sa business, yun din po ang edad ng aking eldest. Okay? So friends, that's it for me, and I do hope marami kayo natutunan from our seminar and simple sharing, and I will pray for your success. I will really pray for your success. And always remember friends, okay, it's never too late to start. Give your best every day. Okay? And ano po ang sabi? Okay, in Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Always remember this. Huwag lang dapat self-confidence. Dapat God confidence. Because God's will plus God's time plus God's way equals God's best for you. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much, Mentor DK. Okay lang ba guys? Let's type in the chat box na salamat or thank you. Grabe ba? No, so to wrap things up, grabe, I just want to recall or highlights no yung 8 tips how to become successful or a successful entrepreneur this pandemic, no? So number 1, choose the right opportunity and mindset, right mindset. And then number 2, take 100% responsibility. And 3rd, decide on exactly what you want. Tapos number 4, be willing to pay the price and visualize success and act as if you are already successful. And then believe that it is possible. Number 7, they feel the fear and do it anyway. So just embrace and just do it. So and fail forward. Tapos seek mentorship and continue to learn. Okay, so much learning for